Hello students, so far we have done around 13 to 14 stanzas explanation of the roadside stand. Today we will be having the concluding stanzas explanation, and the poem will be over today. The last thing which I explained was for which certain regions the city people who are moving briskly, indifferently, nonchalantly, moving in their car and giving no sympathy, giving no mercy, giving no generosity to these poor rustics or the rural ones there. Today we'll be carrying forward the journey of the poem. Here we resume the journey again there. No, in country the country scale of gain, the requisite lift of spirit has never been found. These two lines emphasize on the pangs of money, the power of money, the impact of money in the city life there. The yardstick of meaning, you can note it down in your copy, meaning of these two lines. The power of money has been highlighted here. You see, the greatest elevator, the greatest booster for any progress, for any development, for any growth is obviously money, and the same thing is highlighted here. Here goes the meaning of it. Yardstick of gain vested in money obviously is never found in the countryside there. Whatever growth, whatever sophistication which we witness in the mega cities and the megalopolis or the big cities, their development, their glitter, their glitz, we can't find. We can't find anything like in countryside area, because the lack of money does all the damage there. And we also know that money elevates the spirit, the confidence, and gives the comfort, joy, safety, security, the rich, wealthy people of the city. But the lack of it dampens the very spirit, dampens the very confidence, dampens the very sense or the even the perspective of these poor rurals towards their upcoming life there. They can't do anything without money. This is highlighted here. The requisite of spirit has never been found. Meaning of this line, the money has always been a main issue with the countryside people, and the same money elevates the spirit, the confidence, the morale, and gives a solid platform there, a congested platform there, a querulous platform to the rich, wealthy people of the city. Also, the voice of the country seems to complain. Only one refrain, only one complaint is reiterated, revised, repeated by the countryside people. Only one complaint is reiterated by the people of the countryside is, we are penniless, we are poor. The morass of poverty engulfs all their joys of life there. The sorrows and suffering dominates their life there. Here we go, resume the journey again. No, in country money, the country scale of gain, the requisite lift of spirit. The two paraphrases have been used here in order to show the power of growth, the pangs of growth, the prosperity, the wealth which we witness in the city. What is the reason for that? The abundance of money, the plethora pangs of money which is easily accessible, which is possessed by the city people. But in country, but in the villages, never been the money found there. Yardstick of gain vested in money is never found in the countryside. This is the meaning. And the requisite spirit, money elevates the morale of each and every one, is the root, is the base of all the joy, all the comforts, all the glitz, all the prosperity, all the wealth, all the progress, all the development which we witness in the city. Money is the greatest elevator. Money gives a lot of confidence. Spirit here, confidence there. But lack of it dampens the spirit, dampens the confidence, dampens the security, dampens the comforts there. This is the main complaint of the countryside people, that they are engulfing there. They are going down day by day in the mire, in the bog, in the morass, morass of poverty. The grinding poverty is the root cause of their sorrows and suffering. Also, the voice of the country seems to complain. Voice of the country, voice of the poor rurals seems to complain, seems to refrain. Their grievances are very evident, that they are penniless, they are poverty stricken, they need money for their for their upliftment, for their growth, for their development, for their comfort, for their safety, for their security, for their future perspective. They need money and they don't have. This is the refrain. This is the continuous. This is the constant complaint of the countryside people. I can't help owning the great relief it would be to put these people at one stalk out of their pain. The poet getting saddened, looking at the sorrows and suffering of these poor rustics there. He wants to say that the conscience, listen to me carefully please, meaning of these lines. The poet gets saddened, dismal, dejected, distraught, unhappy, looking at the poverty, looking at the miseries, looking at the woes of these poor rustics there. He wishes to say that the conscience of the nation, especially the wealthy and the mighty, is always muted. Please note it down. The conscience of the nation, especially the mighty and the wealthy people, or the party in power, is always muted and muffled towards these poor rurals there, and the poet wishes that these poor ones must be taken out in one stroke. You see, when the poet comprehends that the conscience of the big cities would remain muted and muffled toward these poor rurals there, he wishes that some magical spell must occur in one master strokes. Please listen to me carefully, please note it down there. The poet wishes that these poor rustics must be taken out of their sorrows and suffering in one magic spell. This is, he just prays for some supernatural help. He wishes some divine help in this matter. Otherwise, these poor would remain poverty stricken till their last breath there. Or in one master stroke, he wants to get them out of their sorrows, out of their woes, out of their sufferings there. And he wishes to banish them. He wishes to banish these sorrows and suffering and from the life of these particular poor ones there. And when we talk about the miseries which are constant, which are perennial for these poor ones there, by some supernatural help, by some supernatural magic spell, such people can be taken out there. I can't help owning the great relief it would be to put these people in one stalk. Here one stalk, there. He wishes these poor ones must be taken out of their sorrows and suffering in one stroke. One stroke, possibly, practically it is not possible to get them out in one stroke frequently, very much easily there. Won't be possible there. But by the help of some supernatural element, some heavenly blessings there, yes, these people can be taken out of their sorrows and suffering. And the poet is adamant to get them out of their sorrows and suffering by some divine help, by some fantasies, by means they're wishing, willing, actually aspiring, craving, yearning to get some supernatural help there in this regard. Otherwise, miseries, pathos, anxiety, sorrows and suffering and woes would keep dominating the life of these poor rustics there, or the poor villagers there. And then next day is I come back into the scene. Oh, dream time over, fantasy time over. And what is the dream or the fantasy seen by the poet? That some supernatural help came, some divine help came, and got these people, these deprived people, out of the sorrows and sufferings there. When he would be just getting back into his sane, his consciousness again, okay, in the harsh, realistic world again there, what he would be just feeling after that? Insane. In which sane? When he will get cautious, when he will be getting back into the realistic world again. This is the meaning of sane, S-A-N-E. What was the insane thing mentioned in the poem? That he just wishes some divine help to get rid of these sorrow and suffering for these poor ones there. Or when he will be getting back into the consciousness again there, I wonder how I should like you to come to me. The harsh realities would start biting him again, that oh my God, what I dreamed, it was a mere dream only, it remained a fantasy only. When he will open his eyes there, he would see the same sorrow, the same mirage, the same bog of poverty in which the poor ones, the poor villagers are keeping on engulfing there, and offer to me gently out of my pain there. The poet wishes to seek, in the last two lines, please note it down. The poet wishes to seek purgation, P-U-R-G-A-T-I-O-N. The poet wishes to seek purgation from the other people, other here, the readers one. From the poet wishes to seek purgation from other people, from the readers, to overcome this shock, S-H-O-C-K. And why does the poet get shocked? When he would return back in his conscious state again there, he would see these poor rurals in the same discerning, deplorable condition there. No magic occurred really, no divine power really descended down and helped them out, these poor rustics there. In that case, it will be a big shock. He will be in utter shock when he would be finding these poor rustics in the same pathetic condition there. So he seeks purgation. He wishes to seek purgation from the readers here to and offer to me to come to me. Should like you to come. You refers to all the readers, the other people who are just getting into this this particular poem there. He is just asking them, okay, to come forward so that he can undergo some purgation, some cleaning, some cleansing there, okay, okay, of his own there. Otherwise, he won't be able to overcome this shock ever there. Thank you, beta. If ever you get any sort of problem, any sort of difficulty in your comprehension part there, I'll be just giving you the written explanation also, as well as a question with answers there. You please just go through them with your utmost engrossment, or if ever you get some sort of queries, some sort of problems there, please feel free, okay, to ask me the question, and obviously you will be given an instant reply of your queries there. Thank you, dear. Thanks.